Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Wood Potato, and here we highlight the best strategy games every single day of the week. And today we are checking out the full release of Empires in Ruins. So, you may recall that I checked this game out immediately after it came out in early access. Well, I can now reveal that it is fully out, and it still remains one of the most esoteric and insane strategy games that I have ever played. So let's jump into a brand new sandbox game right about now. We're going to be playing on intermediate because why the heck not? Optional challenge? Sure, let's freaking go. Riots and tributes. Let's jump into this. Okay, so if you've never heard of Empires in Ruins before, then, you know, fair enough to you. This is a little bit of a small one, and it's a little bit of a funky one. And by a little bit of a funky one, I mean it's a very funky one. This is a tower defense grand strategy game. And my oh my, it seems like those two genres wouldn't really go together. Do they really go together? I'm not exactly sure. You'll have to watch and find out. Anyway, this is our starting interface here. Couple of things to highlight immediately off the bat. We have, down in the bottom left-hand corner here, we have all of our resources, 200 gold, 115 stone, 115 iron, 115 wood. Not super important for this exact moment, but we'll get to that a little bit later on. So we also have one province under our control at the moment. This is the province of Calamare? Sure, anyway, there's a whole bunch of different stats in here, which will become somewhat important a little bit later on, but, you know, we can do a couple of things from this province overview straight away. This is our camp, by the way. This is exactly where we are chilling at this moment in time, and that's pretty nice. We can also open the settlement panel up and have a little look at all of the different stats. Don't worry about this, by the way. This is just extra bonus stuff. We're going to get to the fun stuff in just a second. We can also give building orders, so we can actually ask for specific buildings to get built if indeed we want to spend a little bit of our cheddar on the upgrading of this camp. But I'm not particularly bothered about that. What we're here for is the action. We're here for the action. We're here for the strategy, and so that's what we're going to get down into. So in the first instance, the province of Velbert here. We can send some scouts. We can send some scouts into the province of Velbert from our current camp. There's a 48% chance of success here. I mean, I don't necessarily love that, but I think maybe we're best doing that, or maybe 47. Okay, you know, it's going to be roughly around about the same. Let's go for that then. Okay, cool. And then let's have a little look at everything else over here. What do we got? We've got an espionage report, which we're not going to be able to get because it's the first turn. By the way, this isn't a turn-based game. As weird as it sounds to actually say, the strategy map is turn-based, but the actual gameplay is not. We've got our leader here, Sergeant Hans Heimer. He's got a whole bunch of, like, individual stats, which, again, will impact the way that the game plays. We've got a massive, massive, massive research tree here, which, again, we'll be highlighting in just a second. Research points per turn 1. Okay, so maybe, actually, tell you what, this is a pretty good idea. Why don't I see if I can hit up my settlement panel and immediately see if we can start working on a lab? What do we need in order to get a lab? So, maximum tier has been reached. Now, I suspect that is because our current settlement is very, very small. It is very, 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 very dinky. Yeah, as we can see over here, it's really, really small. I think maybe we want to see if we can try and upgrade fortifications tier 1, scouts post, guards post, barracks, infrastructure, or indeed a pasture. I think actually a pasture will allow us to grow, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, food required. We need how much food? 14. Okay. All right. I mean, that's okay. Total food production is 13. So we're okay at this moment in time for food. But we do want to level it up. And if we are able to level it up, I think it'll actually level up in 5 turns, if I'm not mistaken. But that's actually kind of by the by. Again, this doesn't really matter. I don't know why I'm focusing on this so darn much. Let's just plonk down a, I don't know, fortifications tier 1. Let's get it done. It's only going to take 1 turn anyway, so that's just fine. Anyway, the point is, let's immediately rush into the next turn. We get some upgrades. We'll just throw all of these points into leadership. Sure, doesn't particularly matter at this moment in time. Scouting has been successful. Excellent. So that means that we get a little bit of intel about exactly what is going on in this province. As we can see, it is owned by rebels, and this is where we are going to take our first freaking fight. So if we move right into this province here, you can see that it's going to cost us a little bit of money, but that's okay. We're also going to get a battle modifier of plus 15%, and this is modified modified by a whole bunch of stats from our OG colony, but it's also... Get the scouts report? Yeah, fine. It's also modified by our leader's ability. A man asks to join our ranks. Shall we let him in? Sure. Congratulations. We've now managed to get a general. It's actually completely fine. Alrighty, we're on the next turn, so let's freaking do this. So this is going to be our battle for the next door province. Now, this is where the game gets really, really whack, because we jump into a fight, and suddenly, just like that, the grand strategy goes from grand strategy down into a tower defense game. I still can't quite rationalize the fact that this is a tower defense game, but I actually kind of dig it, to be honest. Anyway, a couple of things to consider straight away. We got a lumberjack. Lumberjack will increase our floating goods, or floating wood specifically, actually. We've got 5 every 4 seconds, so, you know, it's not exactly great. It's only 5 every 4 seconds, by the way, once the fight has actually commenced. So increasing a little bit of extra wood production would be kind of nice. We will, of course, need wood to build towers, and lots of towers that we have access to at the moment. There's a whole bunch of stuff that we can actually unlock via research, and we're going to be doing that, hopefully, after we get done with this little conquest here. But for now, I think we want to plonk down a guards tower. So let's set that up, and then let's also see if we can maybe plonk down a catapult tower. So, something to bear in mind. The goods that we have in the game right now, I don't believe are connected to the goods that I have, you know, on the grand strategy map. It's entirely different. How? Why? I don't know. Nobody knows. The game is whack. Don't take it too seriously. Okay, well, that's 2 towers that we've got up and running. We're going to be facing up against some pretty meaninglessly weak enemies here, but that's just fine. That's just fine with me. Okay, so it looks like we're up against some dog things, I guess, which is just fine. Yep, we got a little bit of intel over here. Rabid Hound. By the way, why on earth we are playing a tower defense game, even though we are technically attacking a province? Your guess is as good as mine, ladies and gents, is all I have to say on that matter. It's kind of crazy. Anyway, it's just sort of a standard tower defense system that we've got here. You know, if we start the wave a little bit early, then we will be able to earn a little bit of extra gold, which I might want to do. However, I want to establish a few extra towers first and foremost. We are going to be able to get some upgrades to our towers, which is pretty darned imperative, if indeed I do say so myself, because we need to make sure that everything runs smoothly. The other thing to consider is that we actually have 2 builders, right? So 2 builders, and builders actually have to do the hard work of constructing the towers all by their lonesome anyway. So we need to be super careful about... Oh man, what an epic... Oh... No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Build, 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 build. Build like you've never built before, builder. If we lose... our builder, they will respawn, but oh my goodness gracious me, that was a very, very tight completion time on the tower. We've also kind of torpedoed our chances of ever getting another tower. Not necessarily in this vicinity, but just, you know, for the short to medium term, that's exactly what we've done. Also, something that we should consider is getting a scouting tower up and running. So a scouting tower will allow us to do a couple of really important things, which we'll talk a little bit about later on. But for now, it should be fine. The important thing to note is that the builders can be killed. Builders definitely can be killed, and so we need to make sure that we stay away from that. We also should see if we can try and get some upgrades. But to be honest... I think we'll be just fine for now. Let's get another scouting tower over there, and then we will basically just start the combat, as I don't think that my builder is going to be stupid enough to walk in front of the enemies, and therefore get himself killed, which is kind of nice. Okay, I gotta be honest, I'm really, really happy with everything that's happening here. Let's keep it coming, and let's actually see if we can put down another catapult tower. Okay, so this is exactly why we wanted to get the scouts tower up and running. Now, you see, it showed us the routes. If I do open scouts report, we can see exactly who's coming in, which is nice, and then we click show paths again. We'll see exactly where all of the enemies are going. Now, this yellow route is very, very interesting, because we've got the sapper here, who is going to dig underneath a whole swathe of the map, and therefore cause a little bit of consternation pretty much for everyone here. We can also see who's coming in from what different route, which is quite a nice feature, if indeed I do say so myself. So we want to make sure that we always have scout towers around everywhere, really. So is it worth me getting down one additional tower, or is it straight up worth me just maybe trying to pummel a few extra resources into upgrades temporarily? Honestly, keep them coming. Keep them coming. Let's continue to try and earn a little bit of extra gold. I'll take some fire rate upgrades. I'll take some damage upgrades. I'll take some range upgrades. Also, I'm noticing that we really, really, really need a whole bunch of extra wood. So why don't we place down a little lumberjack right over here? It's very, very simple the way that it works. Literally exchanging 70 gold and 10 iron for a whole bunch of wood. We'll actually get 2 facilities. Why the heck not, eh? I mean, look, this is the first fight of the campaign. I'm not exactly expecting it to be super difficult. This is supposed to be an introductory level, and indeed it seems to be. Either way, we should be looking pretty darned hot, if indeed I do say so myself. Let's keep it coming. We'll also see if we can try and get our second upgrade. Now, yep, this is exactly what I was going to say. Maximum upgrade reached 1 out of 2. So that pretty much just highlights that we need to go back to the research tree in order to get higher levels of this specific tower's later upgrades. There we go. We got it. Nice. We're able to clean up from time to time. There are 12 waves, as you can see down here in the bottom right-hand corner, which is, I think, just fine, to be honest. Let me take fire rates. Take damage. Oh my goodness, it's a freaking bear. Huge, hairy, and quick to temper. Alright. Also, we are taking damage on this tower, so we should probably try and rectify that. There are a couple of enemies that will do that. There are a couple of explodey enemies. There's actually quite a lot of enemy variety, actually. Okay, let's take on another extra wave, shall we? Sure. Let's do it. Also, look at this. Let's see if we can try and maybe do a little bit of repair. Now, the repairs have to be done by the builders, which is perhaps a little bit risky here, as we are going to be seeing our builders going up against some pretty feisty enemies here. Okay, one of them died. The other may have died. That's okay. They'll respawn at some point. It's actually quite quick. That's nice. Okay, repair you. Let's freaking go, and let's immediately just accept the gauntlet of another wave. Why not, eh? Thus far, no real issues to report. Everything seems to be going just fine. It is getting a little bit tougher, I will say. A little bit tougher. I'm a little bit worried about the freaking bears. But nothing really super crazy is happening. Everything seems to be mostly under control. Let's plonk down one additional tower over here, just in case. Nice. Good stuff. Alright, well now even if any enemies do decide to get through, then we will still be just fine. So, this is the last fight, and I'm pretty confident that we're going to be just fine. Pretty confident that we are going to be just fine. As you can see, because we've got all of this scouting intel, we've got all of the information about exactly who is coming from where. And to be honest, I'm not particularly worried about anything. Even if we do end up losing a tower, it will be a price that I'm perfectly willing to pay. And because we've concentrated pretty much all of our efforts on the center of the map, there are no difficulties here whatsoever. You won, Commander. You will live to fight another day. Have no illusions, though. Chances to fail will be right behind every turn of the road. Indeed, they will, video game. Thank you very much for pointing that out to me. Okay, victory in Velbert. The province is under our control. What should we do with it? Should we occupy it peacefully? Standard loot, no negative consequences, or pillage? I think we're going to occupy peacefully. Yeah, I think that seems entirely reasonable. Now, we are going to have riots unless we increase relations with the folks. Now, that doesn't particularly matter for now, but it will matter at some point in the future. Do we want to have a fight? I think we do kind of want to have a fight. I think we want to have a fight, but unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do it this turn. I think we're going to just chill out a little bit and then go to the next turn. See what we've got. Available research points, 3 out of 5, 2 research points per turn. Have we hit the next level of... we hit the next level of province? Oh yeah, it's population. It's population that we're really after, isn't it? Civilian settlements accommodate many inhabitants. Yeah, rebellion stats as well. We've got modifiers for the rebellion stats. Okay, so let's pop into our research tech tree and see exactly what we're interested in picking up here. So, ballista tower, how much is that going to take? 6 research points? That's quite a lot of research points, methinks. More research points, 6 research points. That's a heck of a lot of research points that we're going to have to expend. Could unlock the fort. That would be an idea. Lumberjack, I mean, yes, I am very interested unlocking the quarry here. Something to give us more resource generation during a game. So maybe for that reason we'll do the 2-man saw, which will hopefully increase our wood production. Yeah, wood production is nice. Ox carts, shorten resource production time, reinforced walls, castle health, that's during the game, by the way, during the actual combat phase, and buildings cost. Okay, I think that we're okay with this as it stands. Okay, that's good. Let's head to the next turn. Let's see what we've got. Nothing really of interest happening there. That's fine. Again, we just need to increase our population a little bit, and as soon as that happens, we will be able to level up to the next stage here. So we can actually assign our men to do different things. What does this do? Authority. Authority is one of the most important stats. Gives us a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, fine. Settlement events, governors. I mean, if we do this, then that means that we're not going to be able to send our men off whilst we're fighting. So it's either a case of having them kept locally, or having them, having them kept locally, or putting them into authority roles. I mean, I'm not really convinced that I care either way. How's this going? 8 turns left. Oh my goodness, I thought it was going to be done in 1 turn, but it was only to get tier 1. That's fine. Infrastructure, we'll queue that up as well. Sure, that's okay. And we can actually assign a governor, which is kind of nice. So what's this gonna do? What's this gonna net us? Yeah, actually, this guy's pretty darn decent. Gonna give us a whole bunch of the stuff that we're after. Gonna decrease a whole bunch of the stuff. This guy's okay, but this guy is way better. Congratulations. However, this can be problematic as this these people can start to betray me, and I'm not really sure that I necessarily want to do that. I'm not really sure that I really want anyone to betray me, to be quite frank. But that's okay. Let's head on to the next turn. See what we've got happening here. So why don't we can distribute our men towards attack and defense, or we can straight up just go to something else. I mean, why don't we equip you to be governor? I'm just gonna hope that you just don't betray me, and hopefully it's gonna be able to stave off the rebels a little bit. The governor has reduced the chance of a rebel event proccing. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that authority actually feeds into the rebel chance as well. So why don't we, let's distribute this all towards authority. We can also reduce the tax take a little bit. Set the province taxes. And I believe that, again, if we reduce the taxes, then people are going to be less prone to rebel. So let's do that. That seems pretty good. We still can attack from our regular province. And to be honest, I think that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to send out a scout here. We're going to send out a scout from here. And if we get some good stuff, if we get some good intel back, then that's great. Let's move on to the next day. And there's a night phase and a day phase. Partial success. Unfortunately, our scouts were routed before gathering the full information. Okay, again, we could determine exactly how we play based on... Oh, that's a complete failure. How dreadful. We could... Oh, no. Really? A rebellion? Food is required? We cannot actually determine... Yeah, we can't actually tell the governor exactly what to build. Let me open the building priority list. Food is at the top of the priority queue, so why is food not being freaking built? This is not good. So 16 food is required. We have 12. That's a little bit less than ideal, to be honest. Chance of rebellion is way up. Let me reduce taxes to about as minimal as they possibly can be. and hope that that maybe fixes things. Yeah. Okay, well, you know, we can hope. Next thing that we need to consider is what do we want to start researching next? I think we want to continue in this vein. Resource production timer, or indeed materials reuse. Let's do that. Let's see if we can try and increase the size of the number of buildings we have. And then we will attack, and we will attack from... We will attack from here, but we will set the attack modifier before we go. Yes, that's fine. And then we go here, and we go here, and boom, what do you know? We should be just fine. Now, we will fight this. Well, we'll fight it next turn. Somebody asks to join our ranks. Sure, congratulations. Who are you? I have no idea. Are you decent? Sure. 100 gold. We actually have loads of gold at the moment, so that's okay. We can fire him, bribe officer, or we can... no, we don't want to investigate. We don't want to investigate at all. That is just fine. Let's do the fight. What are the chances of auto-resolving? I didn't even check. I clicked the wrong button, so it looks like we're going to be fighting this one as well. But that's okay, because there is a different map, and there's a pretty good number of maps, actually, if I'm not mistaken. This does represent somewhat of a scary moment here. And the reason that this represents a scary moment is because there are actually 2 routes that the enemy could run. And they can attack my settlement from 2 different angles. Okay, I do want to get this scout tower down pretty much as quickly as I possibly can. But we need to make sure that we have the guard towers in place so that, you know, depending on whichever way the enemy come from, we should be just fine. Okay, we only have intel at this side of the map. That is, I mean, that's exactly to be expected. Yeah, look. They come from both sides. They come from both sides. Who would have thunk it? That's exactly why we want to prep this situation. Boop. Okay, we're fine. Right, getting a scout tower over here, pretty imperative. We will do that. Actually, yeah, confirm cancel of that. Because we're very, very close to getting the wood that we need. Okay, if I take the next wave right now, we can actually send out a builder super duper quickly to go and do maybe even something like this. Yeah, let's do this. So this is going to be a longer range tower, which is hopefully going to hit before... Oh, no. Okay, so we're going to take our first damage. That's okay. Yeah, so it's going to be a longer range tower that sits very, very close to the settlement here. And that should protect us from some of the danger, which is no doubt coming. Okay. I think I'm actually going to straight up take the next wave on. Yeah. I'm not really worried about this. Again, you know, we have to be optimizing for cash here. There we go. Good stuff. Lovely. Right, we're going to want to get a scout tower down over here. Needs to really go down right about now, to be honest. Yeah, we'll stick it down over there. Okay. Alright, so far so good. A little bit light on protection on this side of the... map, but that's fine. We'll take the next level as soon as we can. Alright. It's good. It definitely keeps you on your toes, I'll say that much. The game definitely keeps you on its toes. Keeps you on its toes? Keeps you on your toes. I need some big bombarders right now, to be honest. Let's get that over there. Ooh, that might have been just the wrong timing. No, it looks like we'll be just fine. Cool. All right, well, that's excellent. We're not heading for a perfect run, but we're heading for a run that is pretty darn close to perfect, if indeed I do say so myself. Let's keep the expansions going. We could sort of shift and do some upgrades instead, but I really don't think that that's worth it. I think we're going to go for quantity over quality at the moment. Yeah. We got loads of stuff here. We got loads of stuff. Let's queue up repairs over there. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is the sapper, by the way, here. That's awful, actually. That's really, really bad. Okay, let's get those repairs done real quick, please. And then let's immediately see if we can try and take another fight. There we go. Good stuff. Okay, might need a little bit of extra support over at this side, but that's just fine. We can do that probably if we get, like, 2 lumberjack huts. Oh, there's not much space for lumberjack huts, is there? Alright, that's fine. There's at least 2 that can go down there. A little bit low on HP over here, but that's okay. Let's queue that up for repair. Oh my goodness gracious me. Right, we need to get that repaired immediately. Yes. Repair that. Repair that. Repair that. And let's get that all done before we move on, because that is a priority. Will we have enough resources to offer repairs to pretty much everything? I don't know. I don't know. I believe it's golden wood that's required for repairs. No, it's everything that is required for repairs, and we are bang up out of iron. Well, we did it. We did it. There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I mean, it wasn't exactly ideal. We lost out on, like, I don't know, a couple of kills. But, you know what? We end up taking over the province, which ain't too bad at all. Let's occupy peacefully. That seems pretty good. Cool. Right. Let's head back into here. We'll open up the building menu. We are what? We're 4 turns away. We're only like a couple of turns in. But that's fine. We've now equalized. Okay, so I believe that the level of the settlement has actually decreased. There's different types of levels. This is the thing here. At the moment, this is a camp. What do we got over in Pifraz? It's a fortress. So we require 20 food, and I don't think that anything that I do is going to make any difference to how that operates. We are, you know, cancel this. We are fine in terms of rebellions at the moment, which is kind of nice. Probably worth chatting really, really briefly about what our stats do. So leadership is number of knights, level and number of officers, efficiency of bribing officers, officers' loyalty, convert and conquered governor, prevent rebellious events, headquarter authority bonus, shouting and bullying efficiency, tactics, knights damage, fire rate bonus, tower and soldiers damage, headquarter authority bonus. He has a special ability as well. We should chat a little bit about that and using generals in armies. It's not super imperative, but it's kind of nice. We've got empathy, success in officer investigations, converting a governor from a conquered province, determine officer loyalty on first meeting. We've got management, effect duration, efficiency, gold cost, headquarter resources production bonus, headquarter food production bonus, and we've got luck as well. You get luck, I think it's like every 5 levels, if I'm not mistaken. Either way, tower and soldier damage, that's what we're going to level up, I think. So let's do just that. Is there any good news? Next riot is delayed by 9 freaking turns. That is, I mean, that's pretty darn good news, to be honest. That's pretty darn excellent, to be honest. Let's get this population up to 20. This is good. Let's freaking go. And let's get across the line in terms of population. Okay, what do we got down here? Could we do a fight from here? Unscouted. I really would love to know. I really would love to know what's going on. If we scout first, then at least we have some intel about our chances during combat. So let's just do a whole bunch of scouting operations. 41% chance. I mean, I don't exactly love my chances, but it's okay. All right, 100% success. Excellent. Failure. That's okay. And failure as well. This is a big sad. But at least we know what's going on down here. So we have a 44% chance of being successful if we fight from this province over here, which is pretty much exactly what I'm compelled to do. Let's fight, except this time let's auto-resolve the battle. So there's a whole bunch of things that go into determining exactly how a battle is going to go. Mostly it's to do with the battle modifier from my province, and because I'm coming from a province with a fortress, means that I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good in terms of being able to fight. 95% chance of victory here. This is the percentage chance of us hitting all of these different stars. Let's calculate the results. Let's freaking go. Well, sir, at least we survived. We won anyway. I mean, look, I don't love the fact that that was our victory, but it wasn't too darn bad at all. Why on earth is there a rebellion coming online? Inappropriate songs spreading. All right, well, I don't love it. I don't love it, but I will tolerate it. Let's see if we can try and immediately send out, like, some additional scouts, shall we? 50% chance that it's going to be successful. I mean, it does cost us a little bit to scout, but I actually think that we're making pretty darn good progress here, so we might as well just keep up the pace in terms of scouting. I mean, there's nothing else that we can actually spend our money on anyway. I mean, so what's the freaking point? Do we want to assign a governor here? I don't think that we really do want to assign a governor. We don't need to assign a governor because there's frankly no reason to do so. And so I think we're just going to keep up the pace. Oh, look at that. Settlement leveled up. Wonderful to see. I'm actually really, really surprised. Or at least we can upgrade the settlement. The smallest settlement available in the province is barely more than the fistful of old huts gathered together around the central square. Yes, we will actually do that. That is really, really good. Let us confirm. Let us go. Let us do it. The hamlet will, or the whatever it's called, the no settlement will become a hamlet, which is kind of nice. Right. Settlement under construction. How long is it going to take to build? I would love to know. I would love to know how long it's going to take to build. We could quell the rebellion in this place. Empathy be nice. Requires less than 50%. Requires less than 50%. It's going to cost us 200 gold. I think we do it, to be honest. Let's do it. Won't be able to try again for another 4 days. Yeah, we'll do it. Our attempt has failed. Not only is the rebellion as flawed as ever, but there have been some negative consequences. All right, bit sad, but you know what? We'll face those consequences head on. We're still 13 turns away from a riot here. Okay, you need to get tactics boosted, which is exactly what we're going to do. Let's do that right there. Relations with the crown, relations with population, relations with Crovan, relations with the army, relations with the church. Again, this all matters for, I guess, the meta strategy, the grand strategy of the whole event. Look at this. Quarry, barracks. Let's get the freaking barracks on the go, eh? Let's get that on the go. It's going to take a little while because we've got a pretty slow rate of research at the moment. At least until we're able to, like, upgrade our buildings in the province and get some proper laboratories on the go. Brilliant success. Excellent. And a brilliant success as well. Well, that's incredible. Can we fight for this province and be in with a decent chance of winning here? Yes, we can. Pefrals is a great place to fight from. We can actually maybe consider fighting on two fronts at the same time. I'm a little bit worried about Velbert. It's a little bit risky. Yes. What is up? You already have too many officers. Okay, sorry, bud. You're not going to get to join in the fun. At least not on this turn, anyway. Okay, let's auto-resolve the battle. 95% chance that we win. There's a 20% chance that we get 3 stars. You never know. That's okay. A victory's a victory, eh? Let's have another little fight here. Auto-resolve battle. 95% chance that we win. Again, I mean, this has all been calculated thus that... Why on earth have I just not managed to get anything better than a single star? That is very, very sad. Oh, look at this, the marketplace. So this is brand new since the last time that I played. We can actually trade some units. Don't think that we really need to be honest. Not particularly bothered about that at all. I mean, look, everything is great apart from the fact that I can't build buildings anywhere. Now, the reason that I can't build buildings anywhere is because I can only give direct building orders in the province where my headquarters are currently stationed. And, I mean, look, I could move my headquarters. What is it? It's move the damned headquarters here. I could do it. I could do it, and I might do it to here. Yeah, okay. I'll do that. I'll do that. I don't exactly love it, but that's fine. Send reinforcements to the province. Yeah, we might want to do that. It should help out. Rebels are ready to strike in Pefrals. Really? I mean, that's very, very surprising. Let's just reduce the tax take. Let's just reduce the tax take in a major way. Also, let's see if we can try and assign a governor here. There we go. And also the tax take is basically 0. Because, I mean, why do we care about the tax if the province is rebelling? I'd just rather not deal with a rebellion here. It's just absolutely not something that we'd rather deal with. Cattle rustling and inappropriate song spreading. Wow. Well, we are here, and we can maybe give some direct building orders, which would be which would be kind of nice, because I feel like there's been a little bit of mismanagement going on in the town of Velbert. Look at that. Rebellion is way down because we got our headquarters here, which is pretty darned neat, if indeed I do say so myself. Night modifier, that's fine, but the governor is indeed reducing the chances of a rebellion. If we could maybe do some send reinforcements. Yeah, you know what? We can send reinforcements. That's not necessarily a problem. Now, I believe that if we send in reinforcements from here, then that should keep us good. That should keep us good, at least for rebels in the short while. Rebels ready to strike in Velbert. Event seriousness average. All right, there's a lot of rebellion stuff that's happening. I'm not happy about this. It's not good. It's not good at all. Also, we need to consider the fact that there is a tribute coming up, and this is our relationship with the crown. As you can see, we have a whole bunch of relationships with a whole bunch of people. What is it? This button right here. As you can see, this affects a whole bunch of things, just across a variety of different areas. And of course, there is an enemy on this map. I should have pointed that out a little bit earlier. There is an enemy somewhere. We don't actually exactly know where they are yet, and that's why we're trying to do as much scouting as we possibly can. 59% coming from there. Nice. We scout from here as well. 53, 59. Scout here too. 39%, although that's already been taken. 48, sure. I mean, look, I am rapidly expanding here. I feel like the reason that I'm in part rapidly expanding is because I can. The other reason to rapidly expand is, you know, because this is a very, very limited time frame that we have here to demonstrate exactly what's going on. Dirty deeds done cheap. Numerous scandals of corruption and betrayal have surfaced recently, and your governors have been afflicted by a sense of distrust. Loyalty of all governors has decreased by 10% for 3 turns. So, governors can do this really, really nasty thing of just betraying you. And I would really rather not have to deal with that. Officers' loyalty. Is that the same as governor loyalty? Even though officers and governors are basically the same. I don't know, actually. I don't know. I think it might be. Let's plonk some points into leadership and hope that nobody betrays us here. All right, what do we got? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Failure, that's fine. Province of Perfraz. Oh, there's actually nothing happening here? Oh. Well, that's very surprising. Dirty deeds done cheap. Man, I hate dirty deeds done cheap. More failure of scouting and more failure of scouting. How on earth did we manage to fail all of those freaking scout missions? Oh boy. This is miserable here. This is miserable. Look at this. We're actually seeing a little bit of a reduction in all of our production from the region. Okay, command post. Now, I would really love to do a building here that reduces rebel scum. Why don't we get a temple? That's going to provide happiness. Providing happiness isn't going to directly contribute to reducing the rebel scum, but it will hopefully you know, indirectly influence the ability to rebel. So that's kind of what we're hoping for. What do we got going over here? 35 freaking chance to rebel. I don't love that. I don't love that. I really don't love that. Okay, so it's authority, which is what we're after, right? Authority leads to rebellion suppression. Okay, cool. Let's also see if we can actually send reinforcements up there. Yeah, so we'll do that. All right, there's almost certainly going to be a riot at some point. And look at that, the governor betrayed us. Riots exploded in the province of Velbert, and the bloody scoundrel also stole 81 gold pieces from our treasury. I mean, that's actually fine. That's nothing. Partial success. Go to the province. Look, this is a this is a large empire that we've got on our hands here. It's not exactly nothing. Oh man, I really want to get full intel before I go into here. Let's do that. Send the scouts in there. Send the scouts over there. Man, there's a lot of shenanigans. The communications with the province are temporarily suspended due to the riots. Well, I mean, that is rather a problem, if I'm brutally honest, as that is where my headquarters are. but that's fine. Also, we can get this settlement upgraded. I absolutely categorically will do that. It'll cost us a little bit of stuff, but it's worth it because we get more good stuff. And I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. Partial success. How on earth is everyone so unbelievably incompetent that they're not able to properly scout here? So let's scout the useful provinces in the center first. Okay. I also maybe should try and get some buildings that will allow me to scout better, because at the moment my scout percentage chance is a little bit low. It's only 62%. I could definitely change that around a little bit and see if we could try and push that a little bit further, a little bit faster. Haven't done it yet, but it's an option. Also, I feel like I've just been very, very, very unlucky. Okay, there we go. This is costing me a pretty penny here, but that's just fine. Let's keep leveling ourselves up. I am playing pretty darn fast, pretty darn loose, but that's okay. We don't necessarily need to worry altogether too much. I mean, everything seems to be working, right? Failure again. Oh my lordy. How on earth is that possible? How on earth is that possible? That's a marvelous way to fail. I gotta be honest. It's quite impressive. We're about to finish up with the barracks, which is kind of interesting. I'm very, very enthusiastic about the barracks. Failure again? Oh my lordy. Our scouts have been butchered and there's no new information. Well, it's very, very disappointing. Very, very disappointing indeed. Yeah. I don't love that. Maybe we just take a few turns here. Maybe we just take a few turns, chill out a little bit, you know, relax. Send reinforcements from... Send reinforcements from there. It's hardly worth it, is it? Alright, just keep chilling. Keep chilling. Chill out a little bit. Maybe we see if we can try and get some actually useful research. Iron mine. Iron mine is kind of interesting. A shrine unlocks the shrine. So these are soldiers, build speed, builders respawn time. Builders respawn time is pretty darn useless if I'm being honest. I kind of want to continue to push this aspect of the game, the resources and the buildings. We'll pick up the iron mine next, actually. Yeah, we'll pick up the iron mine next. The other thing that I was going to briefly check on was, yeah, we can get a research queue here, so we should maybe queue up a couple of things. Let's queue up a couple of new towers, shooting range. There we go. Just a few extra bits and bobs to tide us over. Okay, we're like 4 turns away from a brand new riots. I'm apprehensive, but that's okay. You know what? Let's actually just see if we can try and attack this big old settlement right there. We're gonna basically random it. What do we got? Increase the chance occurrence of the next random event by 25%. Turbulent times. Okay. I don't love it. I really do not love it, but that's okay. All right, next turn. No, we shall not ask anyone to join us. So, here's the thing. Right? We're going to chance it. We're going to chance it for an auto-resolve. Chances of victory, 53%. Are we going to chance that, though? I feel like we can fight this one, actually. Let's fight this one, because if there's a chance that we lose, if there's a really, really, really good chance that we lose, then, you know, I think we're incentivized to just try and fix it up ourselves. Now, I really dislike this. This is tricksy. The good news is that we do have barracks here, which is quite exciting. We should be able to get that up and running. We've also got the ability to do double shifts. Now, this is because, I believe, that the governor who is in charge of the province that we are attacking from is able to influence the game in a certain way. So if we were able to attack with Heimer, who is our main character, the guy that's at the bottom of the screen here, then we would also be able to get a little bit of an extra bonus there. Am I going to be able to get 2 towers here? I'm not far off, actually. Not far off. Okay, get it done, get it done, get it done. Excellent. Maybe we bump an upgrade into here if needed. Nope, everything is looking good to me. Okay, then our first and maybe only catapult tower? I think. So double shifts will do what? Double shifts will do, yeah, an increase of production at the lumberjack, quarry, and iron mine for the duration, which is actually really, really good. But we only have the lumberjacks at the moment, or the ability to build lumberjacks at the moment, so it's not, you know, it's not spectacular, but it's okay. I think we're probably going to take the next wave immediately. We're going to take the next wave immediately, and then we're going to zone some scout towers. I'm going to stick a scout tower down here. I believe that the scout tower only needs to really touch the roads. Okay. Scouts report. Show pads again. Do we have any intel on the pads? Yeah, so it will show us the pads, but it won't show us the entry points. Okay, fair enough. Also, I am noticing that we are very, very close to taking actual damage over here, so let's not worry about that. Yeah, so as you can see, the scout tower only shows the pads within the within its range, and that's fine. That's okay. But at least we have intel exactly on what's coming at the end. That's kind of nice now. Turns out that it does show that, which is fine. Also, I would love to get another cannon tower over here. Unfortunately, though, it's going to be a little challenging to make it fit. Can't rotate. Yeah, this is nasty, actually. This is nasty. Can stick that over there, which I think I might take, actually. Yeah. We'll take the next wave. At least to sort of, you know, pepper the bear a little bit. Yeah, nice. Okay, so now there's a brand new path in the game. It's going to put a little bit of extra stress on this specific route because we're going to see some enemies come down this way. Probably worth just getting an additional scout tower in this vicinity anyway. So let's get that set up. Let's also set up another sort of outpost tower. Again, just to sort of help pepper the enemy. Keep them somewhat tenderized. Another freaking sapper is going to make the journey underground here. Also, I'm going to need to get another tower here. I think that should be enough. Oh my goodness. Oh, he doesn't get through. He doesn't get through. Wow, that tower was clutch. That was a omega clutch tower, actually. Where the heck does this sapper go, dude? Get that over there. Where the heck did that sapper go? I didn't see where it emerged, actually. Hence why I'm going to build a scout tower real quick. So then if we do show pads again, will that show the brand new pads? It should show the sapper path, but it doesn't. Also, there is a cave here, which apparently people are going to emerge from. I am terrified about the prospects. We should also see if we can get a barracks down, which is pretty cool. 3 spearmen who can be deployed within the building's range. Very nice. I'm very excited about spearmen. Let's deploy the spearmen as soon as we can. 110 barracks. 110 gold even for the barracks. Let's do it. Let's freaking go. No, you've cursed the... Okay. Those guys are a problem because they curse the building and they stop the building from firing, which is highly problematic. 65 gold needed in order to get a singular spearman. But it would be good to have the spearman just sort of chilling, like, around here. Unfortunately, it looks like that's just out of range. We could reconfigure the building a little bit. Actually, let's do that. And then let's see if we can rebuild. It's not perfect, but... Ugh. Okay, yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Let's do that. And we'll take the extra gold. Let's go, 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 go. Okay, and then we need the extra gold in order to basically just put people... Oh my goodness, this is tough. This is tough. Oh, we don't. It's still don't have the range. Oh man, that's awful actually. Okay, let's sell this again here. Let's sell this again here. Let's go and then let's build the barracks right over here. We have to do this, right? Like we're all in on this strategy now. Okay, barracks there. Yep, brilliant. Let's get you right over there. We will take the next wave. There is no reinforcement option for this barrack. This one singular barrack is alone. And we want to fix that. We want to fix that as quickly as possible. Let's get a lovely extra building. Oh my goodness, this is a brand new big boy. A brute. Okay, I'm terrified. I'm actually genuinely terrified. Let's also see if we can try and do some repairs on this tower whilst we got a little bit of downtime here. Yep, you're gonna... Oh my lordy. You do be smacking. Oh my goodness gracious me. Take a range upgrade over there. Again, not being super big on the whole range upgrade thing. But we've done a couple of upgrades as and when they've been needed. This is going to be the first real test of my spearmen. And to be honest, I would very much like to get another spearman about as quickly as I possibly can. Looks like the spearman is able to hold 2 troops. Was, unfortunately, not able to hold the 3rd one back. We can get another spearman right here. There we go. Go, 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 go. Nice. There we go. Just fine. Just fine. Not an issue in the world. Okay, there's going to be another set of troops moving around in mysterious ways. Are there any brutes? It's not a brute. No brutes, I don't think, which is honestly great news. Honestly, really, really good news. We can deploy a spearman. We probably will deploy a spearman. But I'd rather take some fire upgrades, some damage upgrades, just to help the spearman on this side for now. But we will stand ready to deploy, should it be needed. Nope, that's just fine with me. We got 2 extra units to come down this way, but I really don't think that we're going to be faced with a huge amount of difficulty here. That's okay. Very, very okay in my books. Okay, nice. Keep it coming, keep it coming. Blast away, amigos. Oh my goodness. Okay, you know what? Let's just not worry about that and instead deploy the spearmen so that the spearmen can actually be in position when it's needed. Did I start that round a little bit prematurely? Nope. Looks like I started it at just the right moment. Okay, yeah, that necromancer, by the way, is such a colossal problem that it's difficult for me to articulate in words how much of a pain in the backside it is. It's a bad unit. And by a bad unit, I mean it's bad for me, good for the enemies apparently. I think we'll be just fine here, but better safe than sorry. We'll wait before skipping. All right, you know what we could do actually. We straight up just could. Oh, we can't even build a second barracks. We could have built a second barracks, but I didn't. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. Go right now? What the bleeding heck was that? Oh my goodness. Okay, my builders were destroyed. The brutes are... Oh my... Was that a double brute attack? Go, 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 go. Get them repaired. Okay, this tower is going to get smashed. Oh, my builder was one shot. Oh, my spearmen are being one shot. Oh, my... Oh, no, 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 no. No, we... Okay, we did it. I mean, we did it. But, I mean, we did take a little bit of damage from that brute at the last moment. Oh, that was a shame. Okay, well, I mean, look, that's the campaign... The campaign success. We did it. We conquered the region. So that ain't too bad. That ain't too bad at all. I mean, we do still technically control every single province that we immediately set out to. That's not bad at all. That's not bad. You can't really complain about that. There are, you know, a couple of problems here, there, and everywhere. But 52, 40. I'll take some. I'll take a 53%. No, I won't take a 53% chance. We'll just do this. Okay, so at the moment, all of the provinces that we have been taking have been owned by rebels. Now, of course, that is just the sort of nature of of what's been happening. It's not necessarily a failure again. That sucks. It's just sort of the nature of who we've been up against in the early game. I know for a fact that their enemy, the real enemy, which is the Crovan, are over in this vicinity, I believe. Or at least they were the last time that I played. Okay, let's fight. Let's fight. Let's do a couple of auto-resolved fights just to spice it up a little bit. Upcoming tribute. Yes, we absolutely can pay the tribute. There is absolutely no reason to do that. Succeeding will provide a 5% bonus to the same. Okay, so we'll get a little bonus to authority and morale as well. So that is very, very nice. And our relations with the crown are positive. Okay, let's auto-resolve the battle. Let's auto-resolve it. 90% chance to succeed. It's basically guaranteed at that point, isn't it? Yeah, occupy peacefully. Wonderful. I mean, why don't we continue on this rip-roaring success of a rampage? Also, this river is really impinging my progress. Sincerely. We can also get a upgraded settlement over here, which I categorically will do, even though the rebels are ready to mobilize. And I am not exactly thrilled about the prospect of losing a property that I just upgraded. But that's fine. Also, we are a little bit out of iron. Yeah, we can wait until the next turn. All right, let's auto-resolve this battle as well. 72% chance. I mean, look. Victory. And actually 2 stars. That ain't too shabby at all. I'll take that. I'll take that any day of the week. Again, you know, we're just sort of matching. We're matching the big numbers. We're matching the provinces that have got the biggest chance of victory with the provinces that I feel confident enough to explore. Okay, we got an upgrade here. Nice. It's looking really, really good. This is also looking really, really good. I mean, there's a lot of really good stuff happening. I'm actually honestly surprised, first and foremost, that I've not lost a battle, and secondly, that I've not lost a province due to rebel scum. Look, this is going to be far and away the most challenging fight, frankly, that we have yet to face. 49% chance that we succeed. Probably going to fail. Okay, that's cool too. That is cool too. I'm happy with that. I mean, I don't really think that you can really complain. This is intermediate difficulty, and yet apparently here I am crushing literally every single foe in my path. Okay, what other upgrades do we want to grab? Castle health, deep mining shaft, iron production. I'll take iron production. Sure. That seems like a pretty good perk. So what are we? We're like 34 turns in. We've not had a single real riot anyway. My morale is looking pretty darn good. We've not had a single loss. Everything has been pretty darn reasonable, if I do indeed say so myself. We can actually attack from here. We will do that. We will fight. We will auto-resolve. 73% chance. This will be the one that we fail, right? Knew it. We lost our tower. We lost. Our towers lie in ruin. Oh no. How will we ever recover? It's not the end of the world. Far from it. It's actually completely fine. Okay. I mean, look, this is what I like about the game, right? Is the game is so freaking zany. The conquered province governor requested a meeting with you. Shall we let him in? Yes, absolutely, categorically. Higher officer, congratulations. You are... I'll bribe you as well. Plus 20% loyalty. I'll take that. That's nice. And so, are you governor already? You're governor somewhere, aren't you? I don't know where you were. You were definitely around. Okay, nothing there. Next ride is delayed by 8 turns. Where the bleeding heck did we just conquer? I'm sure it was here, wasn't it? All right, whatever. Let's put you back in there. I'm sure that's roughly where it was. I don't know. It doesn't particularly matter. Look, anyway, folks, that's the game. That's the game. It's an interesting one. It really, 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 really freaking is. Empires in Ruins. I don't really know what to say. I hope that the game explains itself in a way that I apparently am unable to explain. It's just a really, really unique game. And honestly, I don't think you can fault the game for being unique. I think that you always have to Oh, look, we could even assign some people as officers. I'm not even worried about that at the moment. Look, the thing is, I think we should praise games for being unique, and this one absolutely, categorically, certainly is. So, check it out, linked as you'd like in the description down below. Thank you as ever for watching. Thank you as ever for the fantastic support over on the Patreon page, patreon.com/ShowButAPotato. Thanks to Banana, C-Senpai, and Aurelio. Thank you very much for watching, folks. It's been a pleasure. Tune in tomorrow. More strategy games every day here on the YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.